So you want a heavy duty fire pit? First thing you gotta do is go to your local scrapyard and pick yourself up a propane tank. Make sure it's decommissioned. Leave it at home. Make sure you let it vent for a couple of weeks. We filled ours up with water and we left it for 48 hours and we were ready to cut. First thing you do is cut it in half. As you can see, ours is cut in half. We used a Sawzall for this. You can use a plasma cutter or a torch, it would be a lot easier. So the next thing we're going to do is mark out some vent holes around the whole circle. We're going to make them in the middle and lower so the fire can have air going to it. Right, we're going to start marking out the lines for the vent holes. This can be quite tricky if you don't have the right tools. All you need is a flat cement floor, a soapstone, and a wheelie chair to keep your perfect height. And I'll show you how it's done. It's as easy as that. The next thing we've got to do is find out the pitching of the holes. So we've got to find out the circumference of the cylinder. The best way to do this is have a thin and relatively flexible tape measure, wrap it around the cylinder, and that should give you your circumference. So the circumference of this cylinder is 96. Using the tape measure, we marked 8 holes every 12 inches around the cylinder. We're going to use this square to mark from the top line to the bottom line, so they are square. Now they're all marked up, all we got to do is center punch them and start drilling. It's as easy as that. Now we're going to start drilling the holes around the fire pit. We're using a 3/4 hole saw. I'm going to make sure that we're using soluble oil to make sure the drill bit is lubricated and doesn't overheat. As you can see, this is the finished product. You could paint this if you wanted to with a high temperature paint, but the customer didn't want us to paint it, so we're sending it as is. We've deburred the edges along the top. All the holes have been chamfered. We put some drain holes in the bottom of the pit. And all in all, it looks like a very nice fire pit, and it should last a long time.